Hello and welcome, Sagittarius, on the luckiest day of the year, which I love because Sagittarians, and I don't care who fights me, are natural manifestors. We literally can manifest through our words. And I will attest to this, but I will also attest to the fact that the universe gives you what you need at the time you need it. You may not even realize it. So I've manifested quite a few things, but never have I ever manifested $10 million. So your thoughts really matter. And I feel like that's the spiritual lesson that Sagittarius has really been dealing with. Self-talk, the whole thoughts are things. No one can be positive all the time. Anger and even sadness is natural, but we Sagittarians know, because we have to be happy, that you can't stay there. You cannot. And that's important because right now you're in your power, Sag. So clearly there have been those that have been really heeding the spiritual call, whether it's these readings or just what you know, right? There's intuition and downloads coming, most likely to you, right? You may be having issues with trusting that, because we always do, and it's sometimes we can't differentiate between our emotions and intuition, right? And I've been there myself, like I knew I was sick before I went to the hospital. I knew it was something serious. My intuition was telling me it was something like my mother. My mother had the same exact cancer, honestly, because I even remember saying to a friend, just pray that this isn't something serious like what my mom had. I knew. And I wish that, there are always times, even though intuition is my business, sometimes I doubt it too. Sagittarius really does deal with imposter syndrome. So there are times when we're highly intuitive beings and we do question it. We do question it. We sometimes really question it because we also know our flighty parts. We know. So sometimes we question our damn selves. So that being said, I kind of feel like you're questioning it. I feel like you're getting downloads. Things are coming to you, and I feel like you're questioning it, and that's why all of this other stuff is coming out. Because we have spiritual growth and manifestation. This is how this message is going to help you. Spirit's telling you these downloads are real. They're real because you're so powerful right now. Like, it's like the having what you want, or whatever these downloads are about for you, are so powerful because you've really been doing the work. Like, you've been doing the thoughts are things work. You've been thinking better. And, the advice is angelic protection and your spirit guides reminding you that you are protected, that it is safe. It is safe for you to believe this, and it is safe for you to believe that the worst is over. Now, I know that can be tough, right? It sure can. Let's see what's on the bottom. Page of Cups, the Lovers, the Tower. Oh, boy. Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, right? So this is about decisions too, okay? Especially if you have something coming up that you have to decide on. I don't know. I too really feel like there's so much here about trusting yourself. And I feel like the universe feels it too. It's like trusting you can have this. Like whatever it is, you can have this, Sagittarius. And the Page of Cups and the Lovers. Oh, let's get more on that. Okay. If you are in a relationship or approaching a relationship, Sagittarius, whatever this is for, this is definitely about a decision. And, you know, the Magician is sideways. So it definitely is a manifestation that wants to come through, that you are in two minds about, that you're like, you want to believe it, but I'm kind of feeling like you just don't, right? If it's a relationship, you want to open to it, but you're just so afraid it's going to fall apart. You know, the same, it holds true for anything this is, whatever this is, right? Whatever you're doing here, at the crux of it is the Tower. Like, that's in the middle of it. So maybe that's a lot, things have fallen apart, or whenever you open up to something, then something happens to pull, you know, the rug from under you, you know, or you're not going to be able to do it. Like, there's something here, it's telling you it's good with the Nine of Pentacles. It's telling you that the resources are there, that it can work, whatever this is, right? And there's the Queen of Wands. You'll figure it out. Like, and that's the other thing. Like, upon getting intuition or a download, you don't have to have the whole thing figured out, right? But it feels like you think you do. Okay, so let's see what this is. What is this downloads and intuition about? Downloads and intuition. Page of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed. I feel like there is a lot about having to have this figured out. You know, especially before you, it's like, it's like I've believed it before because I want to, but how much of this is just because I want to believe this? Like, is this ego-driven? Ego isn't always an enemy. Let me just say that. Like, ego allows us to get things done. I do feel too like you're not sure, like maybe you think you want more information, but there's some self-deluding energy here, or at least that's what you think. And look, the Tower is sideways. I think this is too like you wanting to make sure of the rewards before you take it on. And definitely wanting more information. It's like this comes in and you don't trust what it's telling you. because of course, you don't want to hurt yourself financially in terms of stability, and it's not like, it kind of feels too like I'm not going to do anything about this until I know what it's going to pay me in a way. Until I know what and that's something with Sag too, the way we will need to know the outcome of something before we take it on. So tell me about spiritual growth and manifestation. And maybe you also feel, Sag, like you know, it's so hard to put work in towards something, to start over on a path to fail, So 4 of Wands sideways. Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I mean, it's so weird. Because you don't know, like, I feel like you don't know enough. And there is fear here to open the door. Oh, open the door, Sag. 10 of Cups. Open the door. Allow yourself to believe that you can have the 10 of Cups. Because it feels like you're in this space where you're afraid to feel anything for it until you know more. Until you know more. So it's kind of like when we get a premonition or an intuitive nudge that someone special, or let's look at it from a love angle, the love of our life is coming, right? We're so hesitant to believe it because of other things that haven't worked out, and maybe it's really hard for you to believe without evidence that the 10 of Cups exists, and that's what's really needed. So tell me about angelic protection. Angelic protection for Sagittarius. 9 of Cups. Lovely. Angelic protection. 7 of Swords. Let yourself be happy, Sag. Like, that's what this is about. Like, your guides are telling you it is safe to believe this, whatever this is. It's safe to believe this. Maybe you believe your happiness is like stolen from you all the time. And it's kind of the waiting for the shoe to drop. You know what I mean? Like, this can't be possible. I'm too happy. No, Spirit's saying it's safe for you to believe this. So believe it. Believe it. So that's what I have for you. I think it's really special. Talk to you soon. Toodles.